Hey, hi all. Welcome back to the channel again. Let's discuss about view encapsulation in today's lecture. How we can use it to achieve scoping of styles. And Angular provides us three types of view encapsulation. So what is mean by scoping of styles and view encapsulation actually? So view encapsulation is nothing but it actually controls our styles and scope of it while rendering on the UI or in the browser. And what do we mean by scoping of the styles? So as you have learned creating our Angular components. So when we have create Angular components, it comes with its own HTML file and CSS file. So in order to scope that particular CSS file, to stick to that particular component itself, we need to make certain settings in the components decorator, right? So those settings are nothing but view encapsulation settings, and it has three values. The first one is emulated, the second one is none, and the third one is shadow dom. The default one is nothing but emulated, and if we do not give anything, the default one would be considered by Angular is nothing but emulated. So let's understand all properties one by one and the significance of them. First we will look how we can give the encapsulation to the particular component. So if you look at over here, so I typed the IntelliSense gave me encapsulation as an option over here. Encapsulation, if I hit colon and press control space, it doesn't give me anything. So how we can give it? So let's try view encapsulation. So as you can see, you need to select view encapsulation coming from the Angular code, okay, not from Angular compiler. So if you select this and if you click dot, then you will see emulated, none, and shadow dom. The by default is emulated has been selected, but we can change it. Let's go with none first. So if I select none, so you can see, let me refresh this window by clearing the cache. So as you can see, if I navigate to this particular list, the styles, you can see they have been added to the head tag over here. So this is nothing but source of the styles is nothing but source product list component, which we have created in last lecture. And these styles are actually available globally for use, and these styles can be intercepted by other components as well, okay, can be used by the other components as well. So if you intended to uh, add some styles to this CSS which can be used by or consumed by any other component, then you can select, if you want such behavior, then you can select view encapsulation as none. If you do not want it, if you want to scope these styles to for this particular component itself, then you can select emulated. So if I select emulated, the styles will be scoped to this particular component. And how, we'll see. So as you can see, the particular tag has been added over here, right? Styles are added to the head tag as same as the none attribute, like none value of view encapsulation. But now the styles are not globally scoped. They are actually added globally, but none of the other components can access them because Angular has added some attribute to it. You can see. So this is nothing but an attribute which starts with ng content ng-c, and then after that it is actually an unique number given to every attribute. And if you want to see this unique number, you can go and you can inspect to this UL tag, and you can see that particular number on this UL tag, right? So now what is happening over here? So as it has been adding CSS selector as an attribute, right? So these styles cannot be used by other component because other components elements may have different attribute, right? So they may have different attributes, and this attribute is a unique attribute, so that's the reason the other components are not able to access this class, because this class contains this attribute, right? And this attribute is available on only this ul tag. So that's the reason other components cannot access this css, even if it's globally added in the header tag, right? So now let's understand what about the shadow dom as well. So if I select shadow dom over here and save it, right, you can see in the app root it has been created, under main tag we have a product list, and inside a product list you can see the styles has been added over here. Okay, so this is nothing but a shadow root element, which Angular created for us using shadow dom api of the browser. So every browser has its own shadow dom api, which actually used to create a shadow root particular root element over inside particular um, template, right? So the shadow root has been created over here inside product list html template, and whatever template it has been covered inside this shadow root element, right? So now we can see the html product list, the another list over here of the product list component, which resides inside the shadow root node. And then whatever styles we have, those styles also reside inside this shadow root dom. So this actually gives us a perfect isolation for this particular styles, and these styles cannot be accessed by any other component, because every component has, if you have given shadow root or the shadow dom as an view encapsulation for other components as well, then they will have their own styles in the new shadow root node inside the component stack, inside their component stack. If you have created like demo component over here, and if you have rendered it below this, the demo components also contains its own shadow root node, and inside its own shadow root room node it has its own styles and html, so that those cannot be accessed by our product list component as well. And the styles from the product list component should not be accessed by the demo component, right? So this is how it actually gives us a perfect isolation for the styles, and these styles cannot be accessed by the other components, right? So this is how the three concepts are. I'll explain you the difference again. The first one is let's say shadow dom only. So if you consider the giving shadow dom as a view encapsulation property, then it actually allows us a perfect or true style isolation. And it, then we have emulated property. It gives us the unique attributes, right, with the css classes, so that they cannot be accessed by any other component as well. And if you select none, then whatever styles you have, those will become global styles, and any other component can access those styles very easily, right? So these are the major differences between these three. I hope you like this video. If you like it, so then you can like the video. You can share this video with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any new updates coming from this series. Thanks all guys. Let's meet in next video.